What is going on, guys? It's Halftime Reductions, and today we are back on NBA 2K19 as we're gonna re-simulate the 2019 NBA playoffs here to see who would win. So will history rewrite itself, or will it be repeated? That is what we want to find out in today's simulation. It is going to be so much fun. And as you see, we have the playoff bracket like it was in 2019. And up on the screen is the results of the 2019 playoffs, as it was the Toronto Raptors who beat the Golden State Warriors in 6 games to win the finals. Remember that Golden State Warriors team was so good with Durant, Cousins, Curry, Thompson, Green. Although they were injured in the finals, but Kawhi Leonard had a legacy playoff run. They beat that Sixers team on that crazy shot, the bounce shot, and that Sixers team is tough with Jimmy Butler, Embiid, Harris, Ben Simmons. And as we look at some of the rosters of this 2019 playoffs, we see the course of Golden State Warriors, and these are their accurate rosters, injuries off. We see the Nuggets, a young Nikola Jokic. They won in the first round against the Spurs. Then we see the Blazers. Remember, they had that iconic Dame 3 over George. The Rockets lost to Golden State, but this team is tough. Harden, Paul, Capella, the Jazz. We see Mitchell, the Thunder, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, Adams, Spurs with LaMarcus Aldridge. But yeah, guys, we got all the rosters ready to go, so comment down below, will history be rewritten or repeat itself? And let me know the team that you think is going to win today's simulation, as we're going to get ready to simulate these with live games on NBA 2K19 as the road to the NBA Finals will begin here in the very first round. So guys, go sit down, go relax, go grab your favorite stack, and let the madness begin. Here we go. We will begin this first round in Los Angeles with the Golden State Warriors. The runners-up of the finals in real life in 2019 will beat the Clippers in a sweep. They make it easy, 123-88. This series wasn't close, and this Golden State Warriors team, healthy Durant, DeMarcus Cousins, Klay Thompson, Curry, Draymond Green. As Curry, what a performance, 41-9-8 from Curry in that one. And now we go to a close one in Utah. The Rockets are up by 2:50 seconds. They are looking to close out the series in the sweep, as the Jazz are trying to force a Game 5. We've seen teams in these simulations come back from a 3-0 deficit, even though it's never happened in real life, but in the simulations here in Halftime Productions, it for sure has, as Rubio, baseline jumper, gets it to fall down. A tough basket there, and this crowd rises to their feet because we are tied at 105, 34 seconds. Harden with the cross on Mitchell, swings to Gordon, bang! Eric Gordon from downtown, and it was all set up by James Harden as the Rockets 3-point lead, 27 seconds. And now the Jazz fan, they're on their feet, but they're a little anxious. They need a quick basket or a 3-pointer for the tie. Here is Joe Ingles, the jab step, gets open off a screen, and he rattles in a 3 himself. Joe Ingles stepping up to the occasion, and we are tied again. This place is in a frenzy. Can you believe it? Joe Ingles, the unlikely guy to make a big basket. Jazz fans would think otherwise, but here we go. Under 10 seconds, Rockets trying to win the series. They're going to want to play for Paul. Paul defended heavily. Shots no good, and we got overtime in Utah. Great defense there from the Jazz, and it was Joe Ingles and Eric Gordon trading 3-pointers late here in Game 4. But as we get to overtime, it says double overtime, but that's a glitch here in 2K19. They still haven't fixed that, but it will be a win for the Houston Rockets, 122-115 to close out this series. The Jazz just couldn't survive in overtime, and that will result in a sweep as the Rockets will move on, and they will play the Golden State Warriors in a rematch. And now another sweep here in this 2019 replayoff simulation. It is the Milwaukee Bucks over the Detroit Pistons. So down goes Detroit, and for Milwaukee, a big-time victory on the road, 116-95. So they did what they did in real life, as they will beat the Pistons and move on in this Eastern Conference. And now we go to a game in OKC. The Portland Blazers and Thunder tied at 101, but OKC is trying to rewrite NBA history and win this series. Remember, they lost on a Damian Lillard 3 in Game 5, but now they're up 3-2, trying to win in 6. Blazers trying to win in 4-7. Here is Robertson, shot clock down to 2, floaters up, and drops down. How about Robertson, not known for his offense? Thunder fans, do you remember that guy? He was a great defender, but really bad offensively, gets a big bucket, and the Blazers will call timeout with 29 seconds, and these fans are on their feet. If you don't like NBA basketball in the playoffs, you have to be crazy, because this is entertaining, even in a simulation. Here as we go back to 2K19, and the Blazers down 2, as here is Damian Lillard, goes to his teammate McCollum the drive, kicks it out, Leonard, shot clock down to 10, Lillard with the ball, Lillard against Westbrook, step back for the lead, Ball in the air, no good. Rebound Robertson. 10 seconds. Thunder on the break. Westbrook. The jam! This place, they can't get enough of it. They're on their feet, 8.5 seconds away from winning the series and getting vengeance. Lillard gives it up, swinging to McCollum. Now back to Lillard. And he puts in the three with 1.2, but only 1 second. Not sure if enough time is on the clock. And they inbound to Westbrook. Time's gonna run out. The Thunder get vengeance on the Blazers here in this 2019 playoff free simulation. Man, Paul George had deja vu with that Lillard step back, and it doesn't matter though because the Thunder will win the series in 6 as down goes Portland in a heartbreaker. But man, what a game and what a finish. And now we will go to Indiana where the Celtics will beat the Pacers. Remember, they beat them in 4 games to real life back in 2019, but in this simulation it took them 6 games in a close game 6. But nonetheless, the Celtics with Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward, Young Tatum, Young Brown will move past this Pacers team in 6 to go in the conference semis of the Eastern Conference. And now we will be moving on to Orlando where the Toronto Raptors kind of struggle with this Magic team. It took them 6 to beat them, but the defending champs in 2019 are trying to win here in the simulation like they did, as they will beat the Magic and move on. So down goes Orlando, and now we go to a game 7, guys. This is unbelievable. The Sixers with Jimmy Butler, Embiid, Simmons, Harris will fall to the Brooklyn Nets in 7 games, rewriting history here in this re-simulation. So an upset of Philadelphia as D'Angelo Russell and this Nets team will win. I did not expect this, but the Sixers, who lost to that Kawhi Leonard bounce shot in the second round, will lose here in this re-simulation, as we now go to a game 7, the last series of the first round, where this series actually did go to 7 in real life, and it's gone to 7 again. So looks like 2K is pretty accurate on this one, but the bunny is missed underneath by the Spurs. They're down by 1. Jamal Murray pull up 3. No good. Denver won this game 7 in real life. The Spurs trying to rewrite history, as here's DeMar DeRozan on the drive. DeRozan, tough shots. Won't go, rebound Jokic. Nuggets up by 1. 30 seconds away from winning this and moving on. Can they get a big basket to extend their lead? As 24 seconds remain, here we are. It's Paul Millsap with the ball, defended by LaMarcus Aldridge. Swing in the corner. Murray, ball loose. Ripped by DeJounte Murray. Has it on the break. 12 seconds. Murray throws it down. Spurs up by 1. Denver can't believe it. They're out of timeouts. And now their series is on the line. And now here come the Nuggets on the floor. Michael Porter Jr. has it. 6 seconds. You gotta go to Jokic. They're going back to Murray. Murray trying to get revenge. Goes to Jokic for the win. Front iron is off the mark, and the Spurs will rewrite history here in this first round as they will beat the Denver Nuggets. They lost them back in 2019, but this time they're going to get it done. DeJounte Murray, man, what a rip on Murray. The Murray's going at it, but he ripped Jamal Murray, gets the dunk, and seals the Game 7 victory for San Antonio. So as we move to the second round here in this 2019 playoff re-simulation, up on the screen is what the playoffs look like once again. And now, guys, there's been a lot of rewriting history in this one as we see the Spurs and Thunder win when they lost in real life, and the 76ers, can't believe it, got upset by the Brooklyn Nets. But anyways, it is time to find out to see which teams will move on to the conference finals here in this 2019 playoff simulation, once again on Halftime Productions. So let's go. We begin the second round in Brooklyn where the Raptors will sweep their way past the Nets. They play the 76ers in an all-time series back in 2019, but this time they go against the Brooklyn Nets, and it was not even close, as this Toronto Raptors team will head back to the Eastern Conference Finals like they did that year. And now we go to San Antonio where the Spurs will follow the OKC Thunder in 6 games. And look at the crowd, they're all the way gone. I'm sure Spurs fans will enjoy this in real life, but I do miss this in the 2K simulations where if you get blown out, the crowd leaves, and here, the Oklahoma City Thunder moved to the Western Conference Finals, led by Paul George. What a legacy game, 36-3-4 in the victory. But now we go to a game 7. Rockets, Warriors. Rockets trying to get vengeance and rewrite history as Chris Paul, the big shot over Golden State. He has 25, and here we go. He's got his heat check. In 2K19, if a player gets a big basket, they can get their heat check, and he's got it in this one. And with 42 seconds, here's DeMarcus Cousins trying to tie the game. Thompson Houston's gonna go for the lead, and it goes down. Klay Thompson, a big-time three-pointer. Warriors go up by 1. They played the Rockets in the same series back in the day, 1-6, but right now they're on the line in Game 7 as Harden to Capella. The lob, the dunk, it's good. Rockets take the lead now, 31 seconds. Man, these two teams never fail to entertain us, even in the simulation. So at 25 seconds, Legacy's on the line. Curry backdoor to Klay. Klay's got it. Thompson, a Legacy game himself. Timeout Houston, they're down by 1. 21 seconds here in Game 7. And so after the timeout, who's going to take the shot for Houston? Right now it's Harden. Draymond Green's over him. Harden, crossover, another one, gets in the paint. Good defense, Harden gets it to go still with a hand in his face. 11 seconds, Rockets 10 seconds away from rewriting history. Golden State's trying to win it. 6 seconds, Curry with it, down to 4. Curry goes to Klay. Klay for the win. No good! Rebound Houston! And they will rewrite history, beating the Warriors and ending their Western Conference champion streak. Wow, the Rockets do it, and they will do it in 7 at Golden State. I thought Curry should have taken the shot there, or Durant, but it was Klay Thompson. I mean, he was on fire, but that will fall, and the Rockets are celebrating, and they will move on to the Western Conference Finals, winning Game 7. And now some more rewriting of history in this 2019 playoff ring simulation. The Bucks won in real life against the Celtics, but here the Celtics will beat Milwaukee in a Game 7, 97-89 to move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. What a win! And so down to 4 teams. This definitely looks a little different than it did in 2019. No Warriors, no Bucks, but we do have the Raptors. The Celtics will join them, and the Rockets and Thunder in the Western Conference. So guys, what do you think about the simulation so far? I mean, it's been very entertaining, and now hopefully your favorite team is still in it, because we're going to simulate to find out which 2 teams will make the NBA Finals here in this 2019 playoff free simulation. So guys, let's keep it going. Here we go. We have a close Game 5 in Toronto, 48 seconds, where the Raptors are trying to go back to the finals like they did in 2019, and Lowry puts it in over Irving. Boston down 3-1, trying to force a Game 6 on the road, 43 seconds. Raptor fans on their feet. Here is Kyrie Irving trying to rewrite history in the Eastern Conference, 1-on-1 against Lowry. Lowry stays in front. Here comes a screen from Horford. Irving, 3-pointers, no good. Rebound Kawhi. Raptors have it. 8-second difference between shot clock and game clock as Lowry a quick 3. That is honestly a bad shot. You could have wasted more time. And this Celtics down by 2 have another opportunity. And will Kyrie Irving continue to take the shots? 1-on-1 with Lowry again as we're down to 11 seconds. Irving, here comes a screen from Horford. Irving gets some space. Blocked by Kawhi. Leonard gets the rejection over Irving's jump shot. And with 4.3, Boston has the foul. And these free throws could be the dagger. Lowry's got the first. This one to send the Raptors on. He's got him. And Toronto will go back to the NBA Finals like they did in real life, winning this series in 5 games. How about Kawhi Leonard stepping up big defensively? 104-100, your Game 5 final in the Eastern Conference. The Celtics will fall short here. And for Toronto, they now wait the winner of the Thunder and the Rockets. And in the Western Conference, a 5-game series as well. And a victory for the Houston Rockets. They will go to the NBA Finals. Harden looks for his first championship as Westbrook, Paul George, and the Thunder team will fall here in the West Finals. So the Rockets, after being the Warriors, carry a lot of momentum as they go and face the Raptors looking to rewrite history. And what once was a Golden State Warriors versus Toronto Raptors NBA Finals in 2019 will now be a Toronto Raptors versus the Houston Rockets Finals in this 2019 playoff resimulation here on 2K19. So guys, how were your predictions? Did anybody see this coming? And now we're going to find out in a best of 7 series who will be the champion of the 2019 playoffs And the winner of today's simulation, Harden vs. Kawhi. Let's find out who wins. We will go to a Game 6 in Houston. Rockets down by 1, but they lead the finals. Ball is on the floor. Harden loses it, gets it back. Leonard all over James, gets another rejection. What is with Kawhi in the blocks here in the simulation? As the Raptors up by 1, trying to force 7. Serge Ibaka, no! How about Capella? 40 seconds. Rockets fans rise to their feet. Here comes Harden to spin. Harden takes it back out, trying to give Houston the lead. Harden! Layup is good! Big time from James Harden. 32 seconds. Toronto down by 1. And they are out of timeout. I mean, talk about legacies on the line. Pressure. Leonard in the paint against Gordon. Spin. Leonard is good. Silence in the crowd with 20 seconds remaining. But now the Rockets have a chance to win a championship right here and rewrite history. 15 seconds. Here's Harden against Kawhi. Backdoor CP3 gets fouled. Oh man, Siakam was going for the legendary block. He honestly maybe got a clean block right there, but the refs will call a foul as Chris Paul trying to win his first. Gets their finger to tie it at 95. This is the one. This to give the Rockets the lead. He's got them both. 12 seconds remaining here in Game 6. Toronto trying to force 7. Rockets will stop, win the finals. Here we go. Ball in the hands of Lowry. 7 seconds. Lowry now with 5. Goes to Kawhi. Kawhi gets Harden. Rims out. Oh my goodness, he missed it, and it's over. The Rockets will rewrite history here in this 2019 playoff race simulation. And the Houston Rockets are your champions. James Harden is first, CP3 is first, and the Raptors, who won in real life in 2019, will fall in 6th. And man, I do miss the 2K19 championship celebrations here as we watch Harden and CP3 embrace. But I mean, this Rockets team was so good. After they beat the Warriors, you kind of had a feeling that it was theirs to take. They beat the Thunder in the West, and then they beat the Toronto Raptors to win gold. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's simulation. It was so much fun. Let me know what other year you want me to re-simulate, bud. I appreciate all your support. You were all the GOAT, and we'll see you in the next simulation as we out for today.